A and B are friends. B meets A after a long time, so that he got excited and welcomed A. A actually was not in a mood to have a hearty chat with B, and he said like this, "I'm in a great hurry now." And saying this, he left the place. Okay, now B, he was worried then. He sat somewhere brooding over this very sadly. Meantime, another friend of B, that is C, reaches there and asks, "Hey B, what happened to you? Why are you so sad today? What A told you?" Now B said coldly, "A told me that he was in a great hurry then." Okay. See, now let's discuss the differences in the sentence structure of A and B. Okay, B, he didn't code the exact sentence that A used, but he made some modifications in the sentence and he just told it in his own way. So, what A told is direct speech and what B told is indirect speech. Okay, so guys, what you guessed is true. Today what we are gonna discuss is reported speech. So what are you waiting for? Shall we just go to the lessons? Yes, here we are. Okay, first of all, let's have a glance at these two sentences. Roy said, "I'm doing my work now." Okay, this is indeed is in direct speech. How can you identify that? The NC sentence is written within the quotation mark, so that this is the direct speech. Okay, when you convert this into indirect speech, first and foremost, what you need to do is you have to take away these quotation marks. Okay, see in this sentence you can see that there isn't any quotation marks at all. Yes, see, Roy said that. We used a connecting word that. Okay, that all we discuss later. Anyway, let's come to the sentence that is in quotations. "I'm doing my work now." Let's see how is it changed in indirect speech. See, this sentence, as you know, this is the actual words of the speaker. It is coded without any change at all. Same as it is, okay? Same as it is written here without any modifications at all. See, in this sentence, we are reporting this sentence to another person so that we just modify the sentence. Okay, so that the sentence is this. Roy said that, see, "I'm doing my work now." It has been converted like this. He was doing his work then. See, the subject I is converted here as he. Why? Because the speaker is Roy. So Roy said, we already just mentioned Roy's name here, so that we don't need to mention it once again, so that instead of that we use its pronoun here, that is he. Okay, so you understood that there is a change in the subject. I am doing, it's in present continuous tense, whereas it is reported, it is changed to was doing. Okay, see, am doing is changed to was doing, so that there is a change in tense too. Okay, my work, see, that is what written in direct speech. So my work is changed to his work. Again, change in subject. Okay, see, now, the word, the term now, here it is changed to then. Okay, what I was just trying to make you understand is this: when we convert a sentence from direct to indirect speech, there is a change in subject. Okay, this subject I here is changed to he, means it's pronoun we used. So there is a change in subject. Next, there is a change in the tenses. Okay, once again, there is a change in certain terms. See, now means it is a term that shows closeness, isn't it? The terms that shows closeness will change to terms that shows distance. Okay, so there are some changes in some particular words. See, word changes are there, tense changes are there, and there is a change in the subject too. Okay. First of all, let's discuss the change in words. Okay, I told you that the terms or the words that show closeness is transferred to the terms that show distance. Okay, like this change to that, these will change to those, here change to there, now change to then. See, here means it's a term that shows closeness, isn't it? Yeah. See, there means it's a term that shows distance. So that is it. This to that, these to those, here to there, now to then. Like that. Today is changed to that day. Yesterday to the previous day. Tomorrow, the next day. Tonight, that night. Last, the previous. Next, following. Ago, before. See, this is a compulsory rule as far as reported speech is considered. Okay, so that you need to by heart this. Okay, if it is difficult for you to remember all these, just by heart. Okay, see, once again I repeat, these terms that show closeness, change it to the terms that show distance. Once again I repeat the changes for you: this, that, these, those, here, there, now, then, today, that day, yesterday, the previous day, tomorrow, the next day, tonight, that night, last, the previous, next, following, ago, before. Next, we're going to discuss the change in the tenses, tense forms. Okay, let's see how is it. So you have to consider the verb of the direct speech. Okay, just not the verb. If it is in simple present form, that is to be converted to simple past tense. If the tense is in its present continuous form, that would change to past continuous form. If it is in the present perfect form, that may take it on to past perfect tense. If it is in the present perfect continuous tense, that will change to past perfect continuous tense. That means the tense forms that are in the present forms will convert it to its alternative past forms. Okay, simple present, simple past. Present to past, isn't it? Yes. Present continuous to corresponding past form, that is past continuous. Present perfect to its corresponding past form, that is past perfect. Present perfect continuous, its corresponding past form, that is past perfect continuous. Okay, if the given tense is in the past form, that is simple past form. Okay, if it is in simple past, that will change to past perfect tense. Okay, simple past will change to past perfect. If it is in the past continuous form, that will change to past perfect continuous tense. If it is in the past continuous form, that will change to past perfect continuous form. See, what I told you is this. All the present forms will be changed to its corresponding past forms. If it is in the simple past form, you have to convert it to past perfect tense, and if it is in the past continuous tense, that will change to past perfect continuous. I'll make this tense rules easy for you. See, she goes. See, the verb here is in the present form, simple present form. You know that simple present will change to simple past, isn't it? Okay, so that if it is she goes, that will change to she, present, a simple present to simple past. So you need it simple past form. That is, she goes will change to she went. Okay, see, she is going. She is going. See, is going is present continuous. You know that present continuous will change to past continuous form. So that she is going will change to she was going. Okay, next, she has gone. Present perfect. Okay, has gone. Change to past perfect. See, has gone will change to had gone. Okay, see, she has been going. That is present perfect continuous. She has been going will change to past perfect continuous tense. That is, she had been going. Okay, see, all the present forms will change to its corresponding past forms. Goes to went, is going to was going, has gone to had gone, has been going to had been going. Okay, here you have the past form. Okay, went. Went. You know that past tense will change to past perfect tense, isn't it? Yes. So she went. What is the past perfect form of went? Had plus V3 form of the verb. That is, had gone. She went. If you have the tense like this, how will you change? She had gone. Okay, here you have past continuous tense. Okay, past continuous tense, you know, that would be converted to past perfect continuous. That is, she had been going. Okay, like that. See, goes will convert to went. Is going, change to was going. Has gone to had gone. Has been going to had been going. Went, past tense, it will change to had gone. Past continuous, was going to had been going. I think you understood how the tense forms are changed. If so, can you just try to convert these verbs? Okay, write. Try to change to, this is simple present, you know. Write to, tell me. It is wrote. Is writing. Can you say what it is? Was writing. That is past continuous. Okay, is writing to was writing. Suppose, and the question, the subject is plural. Okay, there is a plural subject for you, and it is are writing in reported speech, direct speech. Okay, are writing. If it is are writing, how do you change it? Were writing. Got it? Okay, the subject is singular, you will get is writing, so that you can change is writing to was writing. If it was are writing, then you need to change it to were writing. Okay. Next, has written, present perfect. Has written to had written, isn't it? Yes. Next, has been writing, present perfect continuous. You know that it would change to had been writing. Okay, had been writing. Has been writing to had been writing. Okay, now here you have the past form, wrote. Past will change to past perfect, you know. So that wrote to had written, past perfect, had written. Okay, next, past continuous. Okay, past continuous, you know that would change to past perfect continuous. So that had been writing. Okay, see the changes? Write to wrote, is writing, was writing, has written, had written, has been writing, had been writing, wrote, had written, was writing, had been writing. Okay, we have already discussed the tense rules. Now let's discuss the modal auxiliaries. See, in some of the sentences in direct speech, you may get modal auxiliaries. Okay, so we have to know how it can be changed. What is the needed change when you get a modal auxiliary in the direct speech? Okay, you know which are the modal auxiliaries: will, would, shall, should, can, could, may, might, must, need to. See, all these are modal auxiliaries. Okay, so what is the change if you get any such modal auxiliaries in the direct speech? Okay, if you have will in direct speech, when you write the indirect speech, will is to be converted to would. Okay, if you have shall in direct speech, that is to be changed to should or could according to the context. Okay, that all we will discuss later. Okay, shall can be converted either to should or to could. Okay, next comes can to could, may to might, must. Same as that, you can write must itself, or we could say the most authentic one is had to. Must to had to. Okay, so these are the changes. If any such modal auxiliaries are there in the direct speech, that you have to convert it to will, would, shall to either should or could, can to could, may, might, must either to must or to had to. Okay, see, she will lend me money, he said. He said, she will lend me the money. Okay, lend me money. See how it would be changed? He said that she would lend me money. Okay, that's the change. Okay, all of you know that there are 4 kinds of sentences: the statements, interrogative sentences, imperative sentences, and exclamatory sentences, isn't it? Yes. See, all these 4 kinds of sentences have their own individual rules for it. Okay, when we change it from direct to indirect speech, all these 4 sentences have their own individual rules, and so we need to study it one by one separately. Okay, first of all, what we are going to discuss is statements. How the sentence in statements can be changed from direct to indirect speech. That's what we are going to discuss now. Okay, just take this sentence. Mary said, I live here. Okay. Mary said, what she says? I live here. Shall we just try to convert it from direct to indirect? This is, of course, all of you know that it is indirect speech. Means because, see, quotation marks are there. So the sentence are written same as it is, isn't it? Without any changes. So this is direct speech. This sentence is, this sentence, we just try to convert it into indirect speech. See, Mary said. Okay. As far as the statement is considered, the first rule for you is this: you need to use a conjunction, a connective word, that. Okay, you need to use a connecting word, that. You must use that in statements. Okay, so Mary said that. Now come to the sentence. I live here. I means who? Actually, I means who? Mary. Mary. We have already written Mary here. Once again, we won't need to repeat the term Mary. This name, we don't need to repeat once again. Instead, what we can use is its pronoun, Mary's pronoun. That is she. Okay, she. Subject, here we changed I to she. How you got she here? Because I here means Mary. Mary's pronoun we used here, she. Okay, so Mary said that she. Next comes the tense change. Live. Live means, it is simple present tense. Okay, simple present tense to simple past, So that Mary said that she lived here. The term here, the word, how it would change? Here to there. Okay, that is it. So this is what indirect speech is. Very simple, no? Yes. Mary said, I live here. How can you change it? Mary said that she lived there. Okay. The same sentence with a slight change I have written here. Mary said to me, I live here. Shall we try? Yes. Mary, see, here you had said the same, it is a reporting verb. We could say reporting verb. The same reporting verb here we used here. But in this sentence, Mary said to me. Okay. Said, we used the same as it said. Said to. Said to. Here, Mary said to whom? Mary said whom? Me. Okay. Said to means you have to convert this to told. Here the reporting verb is told. Here Mary said is here, but we don't know to whom she said. So that we used said itself. See, in the sentence, Mary said to me. Whom she said? To me. So that said to. If it is clearly mentioned that whom the person says. Okay, said to will change to told. Simply just remember like this. Said, you can use same as that. Said. Said to means that would change to told. Okay, so Mary told me that, okay, she lived. Lived to lived. She lived there. Okay, that is it. Here we have the same sentence with a slight change. Mary said, I'm living here. Okay, so Mary, here the reporting verb said is enough. No, whom she said is not here. So said is enough. Mary said that, I means she. She, see, I'm living. Present continuous to
past continuous. So, she was living, isn't it? Yes. I'm living to was living. Here to there. Got it? Yes. Mary said that she was living there. Okay, come to the next one. Mary said, I have lived here. Okay, so Mary said that I means who? She. She have lived, present perfect to past perfect. Had lived. Had lived here to there. Had lived there. Okay, next one. Mary said, I have been living here. See? Mary said, I means she have been living to present perfect continuous to past perfect continuous means had been living. She had been living there. Okay, that's it. Next one. Mary said to me, I lived here. See, Mary, okay, said to, you know that who she said to me, said to, you know that would change to told. Here, instead of said, you used the reporting verb told here. You know what's the reason? Yes, Mary told me that she, I means she. See, here you have lived. Lived means simple past. You know that simple past changed to past perfect. She had lived there. Okay, that's it. Last one. Mary said, I was living here. So, Mary said, here said is enough, no? Yes. Mary said that she was living means past continuous. Past continuous to past perfect continuous. So that Mary said that she was living to had been living there. Shall we go for some more examples? Yes. She said, I will reach now. Okay. She said is enough here, no? Whom she said is not here. So said is enough. She said, subject change. I means she. Okay. She said that. Don't forget to use the connecting word that. Okay. She said that. I means she. You know that this modal auxiliary will change. You know that will to would. So, she would reach. See the next word. Now. We discussed it earlier, no? Now to then. Okay. She said the connecting word that she, I means she here. She will to would. She would reach now to then. Okay, next one. John said to me, I was sleeping. Okay. John said to, you know, said to will convert to told. John told me, next, our connecting word, that. John told me that I means who? It is John. So next we can use John's pronoun he. Okay, subject change. John told me that he was sleeping. Past continuous. Past continuous to, past perfect continuous. He had been sleeping. Okay, had been sleeping. Next, she said, I wrote a poem now. Okay, she, here the reporting verb said is enough. Okay, she said that, connecting word that. I means who? That is she. Okay, she said that she, see, wrote. Wrote means simple past. Simple past, that will change to past perfect. Okay, she said that she had, past perfect means had plus V3. No, had written. She had written a poem now to then. Okay, see, said, connecting word that, I to she, subject change, wrote, simple past to past perfect, that is had written. Okay, a poem now to then. Next, he said, I was watching a film. Okay, he said is enough here, no? Yes, he said that. I means who? He. He, here again, past continuous. Past continuous means past perfect continuous. You have to change. So, he had been watching a film. Okay, he said that. I means the subject is he. That's why we used he here. Was watching means past continuous. Past continuous will change to past perfect continuous. So that he had been watching a film. Okay. The teacher said to me, you must train harder. Okay. The teacher, see, said to, that will change to told. Here the reporting verb is told. The teacher told me, connecting word that you, see, you means who actually? The teacher said to me, she is telling to me. That is, you means who is the subject actually? You means it is me. That is I. Okay, I. So the teacher said to me that instead of you, I must, change to had to. I had to train harder.
Okay guys, today we discussed statements. In the next class we will discuss interrogative sentences. Till then, take care. Bye bye.